Hello everybody, it's Gone Turbo here. This is Skyrim Special Edition on Xbox One. In today's video, I wanted to dig a little bit deeper into Obsidian Weathers and Seasons. My last Skyrim video, I showcased this a little bit more due to an update that took place in July. And today I wanted to look a little bit further at some of the display tweaks and some additional mods, including True Storms patches that are available. I've been exploring some different ways to make this mod look a little bit better, or even better than just out of the box. One thing to note is that this is a weather and seasons mod. So the seasons act in a way that each month throughout the calendar year may provide a different look. There may be different weathers, there may be different colors and lighting. And one thing to note is that these effects don't take place until the start of a new month. So if you download this mod and your character is in the middle of a month, you will have to wait until the start of the next month for the effects to take place. I mentioned in my last video that a mod called Gregorian Skyrim Calendar changes the Tamriel months to Earth months. So you'll get February, March, April, and those kinds of things instead of the what could be confusing Tamriel months, such as Last Seed, and First Seed, and Frostfall, and all these different things. Anyway, so in your magic menu, you will have a under powers a obsidian settings option, and within that you'll see some filters. I choose the default filter, but obviously you could choose what you'd like. But choose the default and set your seasons to on, and you'll also see the reduced sunlight option. That's the new update to this mod, and I have clicked that to on, which reduces the washed out sunny day that can take place. Reduces the sunlight just a little bit, make things look a little bit, it just looks better in my opinion. So you'll have that set for settings. Next is in display enhancements. Now, everybody's display is to some degree different, and contrasts and brightness within different displays could vary. So at least if you're not sure, if this doesn't work for you, at least you'll know how to navigate a little bit more in these display enhancement settings. So this is display enhancements mod. You use it as a power, and what I recommend is an increase in saturation at least one time, a decrease in brightness one time, one increase in contrast, and I also do 2 increases of red tint. On a side note, I have been also playing with interior mods with this, and I have chosen no interior mod whatsoever. With these settings, if you use ELFX or Divine Interiors, it will oversaturate your interiors, orange to orange to orange, and it just doesn't look good. I've tried ELE Interiors and another reduced lighting mod that I can't remember the name of, but it made it too dark with some reduced brightness, with some contrast, and with some red tint, and an increase in saturation. All those things kind of work against some of these interior mods. So vanilla looks great with these settings and with this weather and lighting mod. I also have my monitor settings, my actual screen brightness to about 75%, and in my Skyrim menu I actually have brightness at about 75%, about 2/3 bright. So that's another thing to consider as well. And finally, in terms of True Storms patch, I actually went through this, played Obsidian with the update as is. I played it with True Storms without any patches. I played it with True Storms with each patch. One of them is called Luminous, and that is a patch that keeps all the coloring and lighting and weathers of Obsidian, but with a dash of some True Storm effects and sounds, and I found it to look really nice. The other patch is Spectral, and that allows true storms, particles, sounds, and also some of the coloring to be prominent, with kind of a dash of obsidian. So to kind of encapsulate that, Luminous is more obsidian with a dash of true storms, and Spectral is more true storms with a dash of obsidian. That's the way to look at it. There's also a mod by Arendelle that is a patch, but that only transfers the true storms sounds, lightning and thunder and that kind of thing. So that's another option that's out there as well. But that's the difference between the two. I also prefer the look of Luminous. That's the one I use. True storms, I love the effects. I love the particles. But True Storm's lighting is more, adds a little bit more of a blue tint to everything. That's why I typically in some of my more recent videos are adding, a couple layers of red tint, because a lot of weather mods have this kind of blue tint that is just a little bit too strong for my taste. So anyway, these are the settings that I use for Obsidian Weathers and Seasons, and I've tested out. I have actually advanced to some of the months with some of my characters, and it just looks fantastic. Really great look with the reduced sunlight feature. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful. I'll talk to you again soon.